I really am. And you know what? This is what I am. I'm Janet's elder ego. Get it, elder? I'm her elder ego. Yeah. And our theme song has always been, girls just want to have fun. So let's have some fun. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Betty Bingo. See, Betty Bingo. And I am 110 years old, and I live at the Shady Rest Retirement Village with my gal pals. We have so much fun. Yeah, there they are. Aren't they cute? We have so much fun. I can't. And you know what? We do so many fun things. Every day we get to brunch together and share our stories, and then we play games. We love to play games. And you know what my favorite game is? Betty. Yeah, Betty likes bingo. But you know what? We've been playing Rummy Cube for years. That's our favorite game too. Then of course we need to take a nap because we get tired because we just don't want to ever miss happy hour. I mean, in happy hour is when my gal pals sing. They love karaoke. Well, I'm not very good at karaoke, but I'm a great backup singer. I can do the moves. So I know. And then, we have a little dinner, and after dinner, then we just kind of hang out and party until we poop out, and we're in bed by 8 o'clock at night. I know, because we're just worn out by then. But here's the thing. Any time with my gal pals is a good time. So you know what? This theater reminds me of when we used to do all those things. We'd go to concerts and we'd hang out in movies and it's all that. And then there was that trip to Mexico. Oh my word, we girls just had too much fun. Maybe too much fun. We can't talk about that. I better not. And then all the times that we get to do things together has been just the best. Oh wait, what was I supposed to be doing? Oh. Come on, Betty. Think, Betty. Focus. Oh, I know. Okay. Now I'm back on track again. All right. So when Janet turned 70, I know, 70 years old she is. When she turned 70, she started thinking, this is it. And then people would say, oh, you don't look 70. But you know what? We were confused by that because what does 70 look like? I mean, really, what does it look like? And then it was like, age is just a number. Well, you know what? 70 is a big freaking number. Anybody want to say it? Whatever it is. And on that yardstick of life, when 70 is over here, those next 40 years are not going to be like the last 40, that's for sure. And you got to pay attention. So we started thinking about, okay, how can we make sure that we do intentionally live the best life we can? And so, the part of it is that we want you to all embrace your age. Because whatever age you are, because you know what? Every day is a gift. And we have no guarantees about tomorrow. None. And so because of that, we created our 5 top tips to live your best life. And you know what? I'm going to share them with you now. We're going to just do our thing. All right, so here's my table because you got to set yourself up. And you just never know what's going to come out of here, so I'll just warn you now. But I did it. So first of all, I want you to wear a tiara. Whatever hat, helmet, or hoodie that feels good when you put it on. When you feel that thing and it's like, okay, I feel good. Because here's the thing. If your head's not in a happy place, then your body can't be. It's never going to fit. It's not going to work. It's all about mindset. So your positive PMA, your positive mental attitude, every day you need to check that. Make sure you're in sync with it. Make sure you're doing that on a daily basis until it becomes a habit. So that was fun tip number 1. Okay, so fun tip number 2. Oh, this one's going to kind of scare you, so hang on, because I'm not very good at this, but this is my first striptease. I want you to know. And I don't have a day job, but I better keep it. So, okay, fun tip number 2. Slip into your LBD. okay? This is my favorite little black dress. And you know what? I'm just happy I can fit into it. Because y'all remember freshman 15? This is my COVID-19. Oh my God, I'm telling you, it's taken me a whole year to fit back in this dress. It was like crazy, wasn't it? So all that, we're stuck with pandemic and, isolation, and we were, fear and stress, and all that took a toll on us. So for the last 2 years, we've been in that. And so you have to think about that, and this is on self-care. This is on taking care of your body, because you got to feel good about that and you have to be intentional about that. Be diligent about taking self-care. So whatever it takes for you to do, check on your self-care. Make sure you take time for yourself, because you know what? You get one body, and it has to last you a lifetime. And if you don't take care of it, it's not going to take care of itself. So you need to eat healthy, you need to stay hydrated, and to get plenty of sleep. All right, so we're getting there. Fun tip number 3. Okay, there's the slippers going. This is dust off your dancing shoes. Okay, dust off your dancing shoes. Or I'm going to say climbing boots or running shoes or walking sandals, whatever, when you put them on, it'll keep you moving. So, and I saw you, and I want to take a shout out to all of you that's still wearing your stilettos out there. I saw you on stage and in the lobby. You know what, girls? You rock those babies as long as you can. Because you're going to get to an age that you just can't do it anymore. The legs just won't take it. So you just wear them as long as you can. But yeah, so this is staying active. If you have to join a gym, if you have to, where's my yoga girls? Sign up for a yoga class. Get out and get moving. Do something that's going to keep you moving, because you know what? If you want to stay fit and physical and in good shape, you have to keep active. You can't stand still. So join those things, and then either walk, run, or dance your way to keep moving. All right, so we're on fun tip number 4. Now I'm winded. Okay, so tip number 4 is drink the champagne, okay? Drink the champagne or whatever liquid that you like to drink. Put it in a fun cup and find something to celebrate. Okay, how many things do we put off? Put off for later, put off for a rainy day, or till the kids get out of school. Oh, I better not spill my drink. No. Till the kids get out of school, or what? Have more money, retire. How many things do we put off? Don't save those things. Then we get we get older, and then we physically can't do some of the things that we thought we'd do someday, right? I mean, it's true. So don't put things off. Do them now. Do them now, because here's what the thing is. Remember when we started, there's just no guarantees. There's some of us that won't make that someday. So do it now, get out, find something to celebrate until it becomes a habit. All right, we're moving on. Okay, so my final fun tip number 5, eat the cake. Whoever said you can't eat your cake and have it too was an idiot. Of course you can, and you should. Man, it's like, why would even somebody make that up? I don't know. Anyway, eat your cake. Eat it. And here's my challenge to all of you. Sometime before the end of the year, when you go out to dinner, order dessert first. Because, how many times have you got through dinner and you saw that really good dessert on there, and then you're too full, and then you can't do it. So don't do it. I want you to order dessert first, and then I want you to use the good china, all right? Use the good china. Burn those candles. Wear that special dress. Take a vacation. Buy the shoes. Do something you've never done before. Okay? Find something that you can challenge yourself you can do that you've never done before. Okay, so that's it. So now I want you to picture yourself in the front row of your roller coaster of life. You're in the front row, you're riding along, you're going, yeah. Hands in the air. And then I want you to believe and live that you are living your best life. Because you get this one life, and it's got to last you, and you've got to be there for it on that side of it. Okay, so thank you. So here's my thing. I'm going to give you a question. So, what dragons do you need to tame, train, or terminate to live your best life? You all have them. So, what do you need to do starting now? What is that thing that you can tame, train, or terminate? All right. So now I'm going to give you my PS, my postscript. So this is my do something you've never done before. Okay? I have never even thought I would be doing a comedy skit on a stage. That was not even on my radar. It was never a bucket list item. But here I am. and so, you know, people have talked about Shelley talking in. So Betty morphed out of Janelle Anderson's 50th birthday celebration. And group of my gal pals, I'll call them, because they are. But yeah, they wanted to do a spoof on aging. It's like, okay, yeah, we can do a spoof on aging. And then it was like, okay, wait, I am aged. So I need to do, after we do that, then I did this little reality check. So that's how Betty was created, and she is in this point. But you know, the thing is that do those things. Do those things that you've never done before. So how many opportunities have you passed up? How many things have been presented to you like, oh no, I don't think I can do that. Oh no, you know this. No, I'm not ready. I'm not this. No. So how many things have you done that? So when that came up after I got done with that, and this is at a home party, so it's just, we're having fun. Shelley says, you need to take that to the WICON stage. Ooh, I'm sounding like Shelley now. You need to take that to the WICON stage. I crack myself up sometimes. Anyway, she did that. She said, you need to take that to the WICON. And I'm going, I do? I don't do comedy. I just have fun. Girls just have fun. That's me. So she goes, no. And I go, I don't know about that. And so it was that moment of, I don't know about that. Okay, then I need to do it. So that's where we came from. That's how I got to this point there I'm at. And I totally appreciate everything that Shelley has done for me. So it is true, I was her stalker, but I'm her friendly stalker because it's true. And I did follow her, and I was at a particularly difficult time. I was in between surgeries, 2 eye surgeries. I am, at this point, legally blind, so when I say that about being visually challenged, I am visually challenged at this point. But I was in the middle. I had been laid off, all of that, and I had 6 months of trying to recover, eye surgery recovery. It was like, it was a summer. Because just to get outside, because I wasn't driving, I couldn't read. TV was incredibly difficult. So I actually sat and pulled weeds in my front yard for a whole summer, for like 2 months. Every day in the morning, and it was hot, I'd go out there and sit on the ground and I'd pull weeds because I needed something to do. So when that was done, I started following Shelley. I saw Shelley. I decided I was going to go out and network. And so I followed her out. I went to this networking event, and she was there talking about WICON. I go, I don't know what that is, but I want to know more. And it is, I did stalk her. And I did say, oh, I want to help. And she goes, okay. And then I didn't hear from her. So then I followed her. I went, okay, where's she going to be next? So the next networking event, I went to that networking, and I go, hey, it's me again. I really want to help. She goes, okay. So the third time, it took me 3 times. But the third time she goes, okay, I guess you're serious. She goes, a lot of people say that, but they aren't really serious. I go, yeah. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I had the most fun. It was like conference and people and all the things. And so, yeah, it fed my soul. And so 2015, ever since then, I've been following her around. So I do appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being such a good audience. and enjoy the rest of the conference.